Hello, we're back. And I have as today's guest of the Irvington Now show, Director of the Irvington Housing Authority, David Brown, who's been my guest, and he's been giving some information on the Irvington Housing Authority and quite a bit that I've learned as your housing authority. And I've been in Irvington for upwards of 30 years.
Wow.
And, it's always amazing what you find out. Again, I didn't know some of the information you gave. Yeah, so. Now, I know that I've heard, I get out to some of the community meetings, that there has been a collaboration between the Housing Authority and the Township, and maybe even the Board of Education. Can you?
Yeah, we're working on several things as far as a cooperative buy-in program, but we have, the mayor has just been unbelievable in the first year with some of the programs and things that have helped us with dealing with the police, and then just the response time, whether it's been public works with Jamil Holly, whether it's been issues with residents with Ted Green. We have, it has been unbelievable, the response and the things that we've gotten where we haven't even asked for. Residents complaining, and there wasn't a situation where the elevators had gone down, and the mayor sent a staff, the young lady over INIC, she came over and fed the residents. I mean, it is, we have been blessed by some of the things that have been happening. We're working on other things. They've had different barbecues and different things, social events for the residents at the senior center. So we are moving forward. We're excited about it. Obviously, we're excited about the next 2.5 years and beyond. But we can't ask for more right now. I mean, there are some things that we would love to do. We'd love to get, and far as, and maybe you would end up asking, but just a segue into, there's some initiatives that we want to do that we've been working on with our nonprofit about doing some development in the city, obtaining some properties. So we're going to be looking to the mayor and his staff and the council to let us get some of these properties so we can develop them. So we can provide opportunities for Section 8 home ownership. We have a Section 8 self-sufficiency program where, a matter of fact, which is awesome, we've got about 20 people in the program right now, and we have 6 people graduating in September. One of them is going to get like $15,000 or $20,000 from the Housing Authority. So those are some of the things that we're very proud of. But we're also proud of some of the opportunities. As you know, the high school basketball coach grew up here. He played basketball. I joke about it all the time. I took him down to Long Branch where we beat up on the kids that I used to coach in Long Branch. Wow. So, but the high school basketball coach grew up here. We helped him with some book scholarship assistance. So we're proud of that. We'd love for professionals to live here. Yeah. We'd love to integrate the Housing Authority where we have young professionals that live in public housing. Additionally, we're looking to do some programmatic things that will need the city's support with. Where HUD has come out with a program called RAD, and the RAD program is really a resident demonstration program where it basically makes all housing or public housing to become Section 8 housing, or I should say housing choice housing. So we're looking to do some things to improve. We're looking to improve where we live and to make it safer overall. The mayor, they've provided police protection at a greater level here than it's ever been. And over the years, there's been always a situation where we've had incidents and even murders in Section 8, not in Section 8, I apologize, in Crescent Lane. And thank God we've had a summer without any tragedies on our property. But I'm sorry, I can talk forever.
No, that's okay. That's great information. And again, it's good to know. And I want to just go back to one of the programs you were talking about, and that is, I'm going to lose the terminology, so you'll help me with it, is the home ownership program.
Yes.
Where the residents take a training and they learn about the pitfall and benefits of owning a house, and many of them do take ownership of a program based on what they may learn.
Yeah. And that's how what we've done. How the government is an expert, how the self-sufficiency program works. If you enroll in the program, and the portion of your rent, for example, might be $400, and over time the rent portion that you pay would become 8, because everyone pays, it's not free. You pay 30% of your income for your rent. So over a period of time, your rent might go to $800 or $900, and that $400 or $500 a difference a month, we invest in the bank for you. So if it's $500 over a year, that'd be $6,000 you'd earn. So over 3 years, it'd be $18,000, and we have a situation now where some folks, and they will use that as a down payment for a home. They could use it to buy a car. They could use it to further their education. So the government is working, but we're also looking to have those people that are living in Irvington now to buy a home in Irvington, and that's our goal. I anticipate by within the next 18 to 24 months, we will have some homeowners that were off our program, and we're still working with them, and they're assisting us, and that's what we're most proud of. And we have some great folks working in our housing choice voucher program.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful. Again, that's great initiatives and good, you know, when you can assist. And you had spoken about the high school basketball coach. I know the young man, as a matter of fact, I saw him a couple of days ago, and I won't mess with him now, because he was going into the barbershop, and I told him, I said, that's why your lines are always so tight, because he was going into the barbershop when I saw him, because, you know, he's just always well-dressed, representative, and I did not know that he came out of, you know, the public housing, and it just shows that you can achieve anything.
Elias Brantley.
Elias Brantley, Mr. Coach Brantley, yes, and I told him, and I'm going to put pressure on you again, we're expecting great things from you this year, because you did great things last year with the basketball program. And for those audience members that don't know, I've been following the basketball program since one of my daughters began in 1992. I'm a proud wearer of this championship ring that they won beginning of that year from 92, 93, 94. They won 3 consecutive Essex County championships. And the Board of Education, this was the boys, and the boys, they gave them, you know, a championship ring. And I said, boy, that's a beautiful ring. And they said, well, you know, you can purchase one if you want to, and I purchased my own. I didn't earn it, but I have this beautiful ring.
And it's funny, not to go off, but I remember those teams. Matter of fact, they beat us down at the Jubilee basketball tournament down in Neptune a couple times over those years. Matter of fact, I'm trying to remember the coach that was here. A young Italian guy, remember?
Yes, I can't think of a name, but I could picture him.
But they had some guards, some great guards.
Yes. Now I remember I was there in the audience, you know.
And it was something to be able to win the Essex County Championship when you had Seton Hall Prep here.
Yes, absolutely, and Seton Hall never forgot that, and they went on to win their own 3 consecutive championships. But you know, we did it first. You know, we did it before them at that time. But I certainly thank you for the great information that you've given us about the Irvington Housing Authority. As I said, I learned a lot about it myself. Hopefully our audience also did. And the final thing, is there anything else that...
Yeah, just briefly, I appreciate the opportunity, and I'm looking forward to continue to work with the mayor and council, to work with them with some opportunities for home ownership, some opportunities for us to get property where we can develop it. And develop it for our residents, and to keep the good people, keep the working people, keep the folks who work for the township, people that work for the school board, people that work for the housing authority, that they might be able to have home ownership opportunities. And I am excited, and I appreciate the opportunity, and thank you, and God bless you.
Yes, thank you very much, and thank you. I'm glad that you agreed to be on the show. I think it's a great show, very interesting parts of it. The Irvington Housing Authority is a major entity. For the audience that doesn't know, there are 3 major organizations that receive quite a bit of funding. There's the Irvington Housing Authority, which has a certain budget. There's the Board of Education, the school district, which has a certain budget, and there's a township. And as you spoke, there is now a collaboration where you guys are kind of mesh your money, and it gives you greater buying power out there in the market. So it's saving the township residents, ultimately saving their money. Yes. Now, just before we end, there's one thing that Director Brown didn't mention, and I'm going to mention it for him because it's a very important part of it. Those who know Director Brown know this about him, but some who don't may not know this. You are an avid golfer. and a great golfer, not just
I
a
wish,
person
I
who you know. But I read some of your bio. Just give us, you know, some.
You know, I love the game. It is something when I was younger, I wasn't always this big, but when I was younger, I played basketball, and then after a while, your knees can't take it, so I took up golf, and as a matter of fact, I really appreciate that. We have a golf tournament every year. Matter of fact, this year it's going to be October the 5th at the I take that back, at the Metuchen Country Club in Edison, New Jersey, and where we use the money from there for book scholarships and other things for the residents, and do different things throughout with teaching golf for the youth, and it's just a great public relations day for the Township of Irvington. This is our 14th year of doing it. And I might have won a few years. They say I can't win anymore, but I am excited about it. My son is an avid golfer. He's about a 6 or an 8 handicap. His short game is just horrible. No, I won't say that because then he'll get me. But I can't beat him anymore. But I'm proud, and you can see I have the pictures of my kids on my desk. I think.
Handsome.
Now this is when they were babies. Now they've all grown up.
Yes. I'm going to take the liberty of the handsome family.
Oh
right
yes,
there.
that's my boys, and I guess my daughter's probably my proudest accomplishment. She thinks she could be a model. And this is my daughter Kira right here. She thinks she can be a model.
Kira, you can
be a model. But I am. So they love athletics, and I'm really proud, and I hope to see you out there. Maybe you can even cover the golf outing this year. But it's our 14th, and we've done some things where we donated for breast cancer and just made an awareness, and we will continue to do that. And I thank you very much.
Thank you. I actually wrote it down, and I think as I had mentioned to you, I've never played golf, and I've always kind of. I wanted to, you know, because I see people who play and I said, you know what, I've never tested myself. So
we're going to get you out there.
Right, see if, you know, how great a golfer I would be, or whether I'll be one of those ones that just dig up a whole new grass setting. But it is good, you know, and I definitely will work with the mayor to see if we can provide coverage so that the citizens can see this great 14th year anniversary of the golf tournament that you guys have. So thank you very much.
Thank you much.
I'd like to, as we end this segment, I'd like to personally thank the Honorable Mayor Tony Voss and the Municipal Council for again giving me this opportunity to present great information to the residents about programs and agencies such as the Irvington Housing Authority. And the mayor he's working very hard to do a lot. And the things that he's doing are making a difference in this township in collaboration with the Irvington Municipal Council. So we thank you very much, and we will continue to stay in touch and do things so we can continue to let the public know what's going on with the Irvington Housing Authority.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a great day, everyone.